So today topic will discuss about conditional statement. So last class we studied about operators, test operators. Using test operator, we can perform relational operations, logical operation, file test operations. All the operations, test operator, this one, open test or open and close bracket. Using this we can evaluate, and the return value will be the status code, that is Boolean, success or failure. Now how to customize to that statement? Say for example, recap relational operator, my login name is user root user or not. So I can take system command value equal to root. If login is success, then status code will be success, like it's a 0. If login is failed, status code will be non-zero. Like this for logical operator, file test operator, test my input file is, you can use test operation or test command. Test my input file is regular file should exist, the file must be a regular file. Okay, so if it is success, then you can check the status code will show you yes, it is success. Or file is not a regular file, then test operation will be failed. This is all this discussion we studied in the last class about the test operator. Using test operator, how to perform relational operations, logical operations, file test operation, then we'll get the status code. So now I want to customize. If login is success, if login is root user, then I can say message we can install some package. If root user only can perform some installation, root user only can perform some service should be start, or to schedule some daemon, some kind of privileged actions I want to perform. If user is a root user, if user is non-root user, then script should say message you are not authorized user, please come out from this, or script should exit. Or before perform my file operation, read operation, I want to test the file is regular file or not, or file is existing or not. So how to perform? For this we are using the statement is called conditional statement. In scripting, conditional statement, it's a code block. The block will execute only one time. It depends on the success or failure. Same test operator, you can use test command keyword, or you can use test operator with use proper space. There is a space between operand and operator. With the proper space, we can evaluate. And we can check the status followed by success or failure. The same thing, how to perform in shell script, we can use the statement is called if statement and a case statement. If and case both are conditional, the code block will execute only one time. If statement, same like test operator based, condition dependent, this is pattern based. We can use regex, all the special characters, it's a different syntax. And if it is conditional operator and test operator based operations, this if statement we can write three way. One is if only style. If only means only if condition is true, then action, there is no else part. Second one is if followed by else style. If is a keyword, if condition is true, then we'll take, if it is condition is false, control will take you else part. So the code block will execute either true or false, not both. It's a dependent. Third, one more style is called if elif, multi-conditional statement. If followed by condition. If condition failed, it will give one more choice to test another condition. If this condition failed, it will give one more choice to another condition. Like this we can take n number of, this is called multi-conditional. If given all the conditions failed, control will take you the else part. So if statement we can write this three way. This three way is the syntax structure. The same test operator what we studied in the last class, same operator we applied here, and based on that it will return the status. So first we'll discuss about if only, then we'll go to one by one. After that we'll discuss about case, how to use case. And all this, once we understand the syntax and usages, based on our input requirement, we can customize. And we can write nested way also. Nested way is completely independent. I'll show you one by one. So first we'll take if only style syntax. How to use if only style? For example, I will create one file if only. So this is if else code. One second. If I take file followed by if there is a space followed by test operator or test command can give once again there is a space followed by relational operator or condition statement. Condition statement. Next line, then keyword. Then must be always will be new line. If you want to continue same line, put semicolon at the end. Then true statement block. True statement operation. Then close the condition. How to close the condition? Reverse string of if. If is open statement and to close the statement F5. This is single statement block. Recap, in the first day we discussed about command line structure. Command with argument, command with command, like that. So entire command, this completely it's look like a single command line structure. Inside you can write underline of code. A cell point of view, start from if and close to F5. This is single code block. It's like for example, if I say command 1, or I'll take a direct command. If you say date command, ls command, then followed by if, then test operator, and then keyword, then you can write, assume that there are some multiple line of text, there are some 10 line of code inside this condition operation, then followed by another command, for example your name. So cell point of view, first line is command date, second line interpretation ls, third line will be like entire condition will become to be a third line of statement. That is single code block, single line structure. Followed by fourth line is your name. So inside you can write underline also. It's part of your if condition, if statement condition. So if statement we should write in proper test, there is a space and condition, or else we can use one more way, if followed by there is a space, test operator. Test operator means what we practiced in the command line, same space, we should write proper space condition. Only if and then this syntax only different, remaining operators and expressions are same. True statement, true block. Condition true, control will take you true. Condition is not true, then control won't take inside. This all it's a statement of relational, means this test operator if only style. Here we can use relational operator, logical operator, file test operator. So internally test operator will test this condition. Condition true, if will redirect. Redirect either true means will take you true section. This is the syntax of if statement. So now I'll create one multi-line comment followed by this. So cell it won't interpret this section of code. Now I'll take one example. So in command line, test followed by login is success or failed. How to test? QAMI followed by equal to root. Same what we practice in command line, the same. You can check status code, echo $? Or open QAMI login name. So system command directly I can use with backtick, then equal to root. If it is success, then same status code you can check $? Followed by some operation. So this is command line structure. Same command line how to write if statement. You can recap, if followed by, you can use test command or test operator, same thing. What we written is the proper syntax, same complete statement we can write here. So with space followed by backtick QAMI, or you can use test command also, equivalent to root. In command line we can't customize the message, so here you no need write ? And all, directly you can write then if condition true means control will take you, yes, your login is success. So welcome to root user or login is success. You can write some your customized message, whatever you want to print and to give some actions. Say for example, you can write some one more message, install some packages, install following packages. Because root user can do this, all this privileged action. For example, if it is RHL based machine, yum command you can use, or you can use rpm yum install followed by package name. You can give some interactive options also. To allow to install, you can put allow to install, yes, or you can use some service command, or you can use apt-get install. You can use systemctl start particular daemon name nfs.service. So what are the root privileged action? I put command line, so all these actions we can write it, then close the condition. Compare what we discussed in the command line, same syntax I applied here if condition statement. Condition true, this action. Condition failed, control will take you the else part, but right now I didn't use else. So if only else syntax, only true action. If n value, for example 15, the next example, if followed by test $n values, so it's a numerical value above 10, condition true, then it action will take. Then followed by yes, it's a true statement, followed by n value is true. n value is above 10 or above 15 or above 10. 15 greater than 10, it's a true. Then close the condition. Okay, if you want to write the same statement inside, if you want to write the same in this then keyword, for example we can write it here, n value 15, this then in the same line put at the end semicolon followed by then keyword. So then must be always new line, then is a keyword. If you want to write in same line, you can put. So test the condition, if condition true then action. Another example, you can take some input. So for example, enter a file name. This is file test, enter a file name. I'll take input variable f name. Test file is available or not, if followed by test operator, my input file name, what are the file I'm writing input, the file should be available. Then if it is available true, you can print message to screen, yes file is available, file is exist, file $f name is available. Then we can print some any other action, for example what type of file, followed by $f name. F name is the input variable, file is a command, so command with argument style. So compare, first we discussed what is testing and if only style of syntax, then based on that command line, examples just written only if condition, true condition. Assume that if user is not root user, the login is failed, control it won't take you inside. And n value it's not above 10, suppose assume n value is 5, this condition failed, control not allowed inside. And input file is not existing, control will become to be false, so it won't take you else, because we written only if action, true only action. I'll give execute permission to the file. I'll give execute permission. Now if I run the script, the first one, the value will be true because root user login is success, and install following packages some actions. Then n value also true. Now we have to pass some file name. If I type etc file is available, yes it's a directory type file. If I type dev, this is my input, dev followed by null, yes the file is available, it's a character type of special file. So the action is if only action, true, then it will take you. If it is failed, condition is failed, then there is no else part. There is no else part here. Suppose if I execute this, if I enter some invalid file, there is no else part here message. Okay, and same for even if I take my input data, if not equal to root user, where my value, I'll put command line this testing. If not root user, it's not equivalent to root, not equal to root, then this condition will be false. N value, if you put 15, n value, sorry, instead of 15 I put 5. Then input also I will type some invalid input. Now all the conditions are failed, there is no action. So this, there is no action because login name is a root user, QAMI output is root. What I mentioned, the QAMI output is not equivalent to root, so not root user, condition false. So false means it won't take inside the true step. N value greater than 10 false, so it won't allowed inside. So remember the syntax, test operator and operations and syntax are same what we practice in the command line. Okay, just we applied only conditional, inside we can customize. Condition true means we can write our own true action. Okay, this is if only style. So next class we'll discuss how to use if else. Okay, thank you.